Fatima is able to confirm a wedding celebration at the site of the strike had brought together 100 civilians. At least 22 people, including 3 of the suspected Katiba Serma members present at the gathering, were killed by the French strike on the 3rd of January 2021 in Bounty.
This UN report centres on a French airstrike that took place at the beginning of January. It says 19 civilians were killed, as well as 3 armed men when the French warplane struck near a village called Bounty in the war-torn Sahel region. Now, that confirms the claims from villagers at the time who said that these warplanes struck at a wedding party. Now, those claims back then and also now are still being disputed by the French army, which has said it had been precise with its strike and it had targeted jihadists. Now, a spokesperson for the military has also described the UN report as being based on fragile testimony, and it says it has reservations about the methodology that was used by the UN. It maintains that it was targeting a terrorist group. So the fact that France won't accept this report to be the truth has angered some in the country.
It is time for France to stop telling lies, because they accuse the Fulani community of being spokespersons for jihadists or of being organizations that spread lies or rumors. I would simply say it is high time the Malian armed forces, especially the Malian military authorities, begin to tell the truth, to move towards reality.
Well, Mali has been struggling to contain Islamist insurgency since 2012. The French army's been on the ground for a number of years now and has more than 5,000 soldiers there. But the former colonial power in the region hasn't always had an easy ride. We know that people have been increasingly taking to the streets to say how unhappy they are about the French army being there. And that's because they've failed so far to be able to control this insurgency, with hundreds of thousands of people having had to flee their homes and thousands of soldiers and civilians already killed in this conflict to date. Now, this damning report by the UN and France's outright rejection of it are unlikely to improve its reputation